Hello, hello everybody. It is time to hopefully at
What time is it?
It is 2:30.
Oh, so it's not adventure time.
It's not adventure time, no. But let's hop on this train of infinite punishment. Let's
Nice!
or shall I say eternal punishment. Yes, I have been getting into Persona 2 lately.
Oh my god! You know what I'm going to be doing outside of the stream?
What?
At the same time, I'm going to clean dishes and then probably cook another meal.
Nice.
I've been cooking let me tell you, I have made in total I think about 4 meals this week. I have made fried rice. I have made the potato soup. I have made taco soup. I have made lentils. All right, and I'm thinking about making beef stew. I've just been in a cooking mood all week. You know what? This food is gonna last me for a couple weeks.
Alright. Anyway, when we left off, Lamiroir was saying stuff. Fun.
Lamiroir. Hola, señorita.
I'm not sure. I can't.
May I remind you, this is a murder trial. We will hear your testimony.
Fine.
Tell us, why you witnessed the crime from above the ceiling of that room. Please.
Oh, since you asked so nicely.
With a cherry on top. Well, looks like I'm on the right track.
Alright. Above the ceiling. Yes, I was above the ceiling when I heard the voice. I had heard there was a small window there before. It was in the middle of my performance. I had no time to report what I had heard. As to why I was there, I cannot say. I am bound to secrecy on this matter.
So, it's obviously the Wizard Act.
Yeah.
Wow. Out to secrecy.
In my line of work, one has many obligations to uphold.
But you say you were in the middle of your performance. So this did happen during the second set.
I did not witness the crime, you must understand. I only
Well, you
know
can't
what I
witness
heard.
anything. You heard it.
Exactly. That's why I said that.
Yes, but you must tell us what you were doing in detail.
So that's what the cross-examination is for, yeah, forehead?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of Klavier, in one of the cons I'm going to in the next few weeks, I'm going to have the chance to meet Yuri Lowenthal, most known for Spider-Man and also Yosuke from Persona 4. But,
Nice.
little known fact, he also voiced Klavier in the next game, Dual Destinies, so I drew Klavier for him, and I said, sorry for the psychic damage.
No. He's known for something else. Hold on. No, that's a Ben 10 thing. Hold on. That voice is familiar. Hold on.
Yuri Lowenthal.
I'm looking this up right now. Yuri Lowenthal. Yes, he's a Ben 10 actor. Hold on. What did he do? What was he? God damn it. Oh, what was he? Oh, give me. I'm sorry. I can't focus on anything other than this right now.
Okay, that's fine.
What?
Our mission
I'm
in this
so
court
sorry.
is to discern the truth. No obligation, no binding pact may hinder that mission.
Yes.
Wait. Who do you know?
He's Ben Tennyson.
Oh, he is. Yeah. I forgot
Yeah,
about
he's
that.
Ben Tennyson from the After Classic. So Ben 10, Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, Omniverse, And apparently also the reboot.
In case you didn't know, Marco is a huge Ben 10 fan.
I love Ben 10 so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No wonder. Also, he plays as Albedo, who's basically an anti-Ben, but like that's something else. He's not actually a Ben clone. He's just. I like Ben 10. I like Benjamin the Tenjamin. Okay, my bad. Anyway, I like. Yep. Mm-hmm. Very well. Okay, if you meet them, that's actually sick. That's so sick. Give them a high five for me.
I will. Don't worry.
Yuri Lowenthal. Wait, what is this? Is it too late to buy tickets? How do you meet this person?
Oh, it's gonna be at Game On Expo, where I'm also going to be doing panels.
What day and when?
April 4th through 6th.
April 4th through the 6th. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Wait, can please be a day I can actually do shit.
It's a weekend, so...
Okay. What times? Is it morning? Is it night?
It's pretty much
Afternoon?
all day. It's pretty much all day on Saturday and Sunday. And then, afternoon on Friday.
Okay. And I buy tickets, right?
Yeah, you can buy tickets.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna call my mom after this.
Alright. But...
Dude, that's you. Ah, I'm so sorry. Okay, we can continue. I'm so sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's exciting. I'm getting to meet,
Wait! No! I wish I brought my Ben 10 hoodie from Florida!
That sucks! Oh, you
I
could've...
haven't... Ah, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He also voices... He's also the original voice of one of the characters I am completely obsessed with right now, but... No, I'm going to give him psychic damage with Klavier instead.
That's funny.
I will be dressed up as that character, is the thing, and I'm going to tell him because Dawn and Bennett, voice of Aegis, currently, is going to be there as well, so I'm going to be like, Aegis rejected me, and he'll be like, and then I'll be like, oh, also I drew something for you, here you go. It's, Klavier Gavin, because you voiced him in Dual Destinies in 2013, and he'll be like, Klavier, really?
Alright, I'm looking this up. What's the expo called again?
Game On Expo.
Game On Expo 2025. How much are you? Okay, Mr. Justice, you may begin the cross-examination.
What are you going to do, Apollo?
I'm gonna find out the truth, of course. She was up above that ceiling for a reason. I just have to get it out of her.
Okay. Above the ceiling.
Yes.
Let's see.
That's funny.
Here we go. As to why I was there, I cannot say. Oh, can you? I mean, it's pretty obvious it's this.
Yep.
Objection!
Wait, Cortana's gonna be there? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Rob Paulson's gonna be there?
Yep. Let me tell you,
God.
the cons I'm going to these next couple weekends are stacked, okay? They are absolutely stacked.
I'm calling I need to call my mom and be like, hey. Okay, I'm trying to look for where the tickets. I'm so sorry. I'm getting distracted.
Yeah, let's talk about this later.
I'm so sorry. I need to stop looking at this. Okay. I'm so okay. Lamiroir, truth be told, the reason for your presence above that ceiling is quite clear.
You are also very, very crackly.
I am?
Yeah.
Is this better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, I was using my headset to see if that changed and did anything different.
Well, it made it worse. So, yeah.
Lamiroir, the truth be told, the reason for your presence above that ceiling is quite clear, especially when you consider what happened during your performance.
What happened?
Yes, it's all right here on this video. You did the Whippinade.
Sugar, sugar. And now through the air I fly. I love that you can very clearly see the fire inside the guitar there.
Amen.
My heart fire, burn my love away, all the way.
All the way.
Fire, take my life away, all away. Let's guitar up together to the sky. And then Klavier trying to put it out in the background.
Noise. Haha. As we can see, Lamiroir was clearly not on stage for her entire performance. Though it saddened me to be so realistic. Lamiroir is incapable of actually vanishing, let alone teleportation. I feel like Trucy's gonna hate me for this. I'm sorry, Trucy.
The Magician's Creed! The Magician's Creed, man!
Shut up, Trucy! You gotta do this! So the only explanation is that she was hidden from view. And during that time, she moved to the back of the forum.
Apollo!
What, Trucy?
It's not nice to reveal a magician's secrets, and it's against the rules!
But I'm a lawyer, damn it! I'm not supposed to be nice.
That's good!
Listen, I'm supposed to make people lose their money. This is all very fascinating. But how is it possible? God damn it. God damn it. There's only 20 seconds between when she disappears and reappears. She couldn't have moved that fast. She's Sonic. Is something wrong, Prosecutor Gavin? This was his concert, his show. He knows he knows how the illusion was performed. Haha. He's just realizing his own oversight. Let's look at the cross-section diagram again. Here we can trace a route through the ceiling. It goes from stage to the backstage to the rear of the forum. Recall Lamiroir's testimony from yesterday?
I was on my way from the stage to the backstage exit. There was something like a little window there. That's how I saw it.
She went from the stage to the backstage exit. God damn it, Marco, stop it. A perfect description of this route above the ceiling. Lamiroir knew of this because of her part in the illusion. But she wasn't the only one who knew.
What?
Just now in the lobby, Machi told me something.
I know. I know if I open the event, I can leave stage and backstage. He said that?
Oh, were you not informed, Prosecutor Gavin?
I know about the Vanishing Act, of course. Yet I had no idea of a route that would be used. Why didn't that magician tell me? Magicians only reveal details of their acts on a need-to-know basis. They're the bread and butter of a magician's life, you know?
Which is why he bound Lamiroir to secrecy. Well, Lamiroir?
I'm impressed, Mr. Attorney. Machi was right about you.
So, what does this mean? Are you saying you used this route above the ceiling?
I did.
Well, that's that. But I'm still a little confused. Why is that, Your Honor? As I said before. There was very little time between when she disappeared and when she reappeared. Okay, she's Sonic, just like that guy that's gonna be at the X. I'm so sorry.
20 seconds tops.
What? Okay, what? Okay, that was a whole. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Here we go.
20 seconds tops. How could she do it so fast? Especially if she stopped to hear the shooter's voice. That's a good question. Could the witness explain this to the court?
I cannot.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Yes. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. Do your thing. What thing, Your Honor? Cook? I can do that. What do you want?
Yeah, let him cook.
No. You need to explain how Lamiroir was able to teleport like she did. She used an ender pearl.
Yeah.
Or I'm throwing your case out with the bathwater.
Judge.
Why do I get picked on? Lamiroir who isn't going along with the program here.
As I have stated before, I am not at liberty to speak of the illusion that night in detail.
Then you have to tell us what you can. We'll hear your testimony on this. Mr. Justice, it'll be your job to wring the truth out of her.
Yes, if you would, please wring the truth out of me.
Right. I feel like a student before finals.
Good luck, Apollo! Uh-oh. I followed the route exactly as I was instructed. There is an emergency exit in the backstage where a stagehand waited. From there, one can enter the forum on the opposite side from the stage. The plan was for me to move there in 2 minutes. I was on my way when I heard the voice. 2 minutes. You say? The mystery deepens. I suppose it was too much to hope that the judge would come up with something. As does... Good. I'm sorry, I'm an old man. As does my curiosity. Take it away, Mr. Justice. Right, Your Honor. All I have to do is find the contradiction between what Lamiroir is saying and what we can see plainly in the video. I figured it out already. I am a magician after all.
Well, tell me. I thought so.
Not a chance. I can't reveal another magician's secrets? Come on.
I'll give you $20.
50.
That's probably more. I get paid by the hour, right? I paid, or by the minute. 100 by the minute. So, yep, 50. Here you go.
Thank you. Still not
You're
telling
not going to tell me, are you?
Still not telling you. I just wanted
You're supposed to be
to,
on my side here.
I just wanted to rob you. Anyway, guess what we're supposed to do?
I'm trying to look at her throat.
2 minutes, eh? But the judge said 20 seconds tops.
Yeah. Well, I'll obviously have to do that. 2 minutes?
Yes, it can be done in 1 minute if you are running.
Running in that cramped, dark tunnel above the ceiling?
Mr. Attorney, have you forgotten? In dark or lit, it makes no difference to me.
Oh, wait. That's true, but,
He's so cute when he blushes. What the heck?
whoopsies. So you're saying that on the night of that concert, you made the trip in 2 minutes?
Yes, though I nearly didn't make it in time. You see, I stopped halfway.
Lamiroir disappears on this video for 20 seconds. She says she made the trip in 2 minutes. How?
If you want my professional opinion, I'll bet the answer is right there in that video.
Okay, Trucy. At least thank you for giving me a hint. I guess. Okay. Well, Mr. Justice.
I wonder. Found at the crime scene.
Perhaps you have some evidence for us? Something that can explain the discrepancy between the video and her testimony? One of them was a cardboard cutout. That has to be it.
Oh, the real answer is even funnier.
Oh, gosh. Fine evidence explaining the discrepancy. So there's one piece of evidence that explains the video and testimony.
Yep.
This brooch. Lamiroir, do you happen to remember this brooch? The brooch! We saw that yesterday, did we not? Huh. It was found at the scene, actually, Your Honor.
And you're bringing this up now. Why? I thought we had already determined when that was dropped.
So did I, but we hadn't.
Ah.
Take another look at the video.
Take another look at the video. Brooch?
Here you can see that she was wearing the brooch. So she is. Let's look a bit later.
Thank you for skipping through the video. Hey, no brooch.
It's a different woman! What? The brooch is... I mean, what? The brooch is gone.
What?
Yes. The brooch disappeared in the short space of 20 seconds. I think a full minute to run from the backstage to back, from the front, from the stage to the backstage. God damn it! Which means there could be only one explanation. The Lamiroir that we see before the vanishing act and the Lamiroir that we see after are two different people. What? The brooch was found on the floor of the crime scene. And not just on the floor. On the floor directly beneath the air vent. I mean, it probably
like
bounced a little
bit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, more to tell me. Did you drop the brooch on your way from the stage to the backstage? At the very moment you witnessed the crime?
Yes, I think I did. I wonder.
Also, I'm keeping it. Order! Order! Prosecutor Gavin!
You know what? The young miss can have it. Thank you.
Wait, but I want... God damn it. Here you go, Trucy.
From your expression, I gather you had no idea this was the case, Judge. I, of course, knew about it.
So you knew there was a switch. Why didn't you bring it? Oh, because you're my enemy, technically. Fuck off. What?
Don't get me wrong, I wasn't hiding it, it just never occurred to me. Now the switch and the shooting took place at the same time.
So I was right. There was a switch.
There was. Just before the stage's tower rose, Lamiroir was replaced.
While we're on the subject, just who was this replacement, Lamiroir?
Why, the man behind the illusion, Valance Grammary.
What?
I know, right? How?
Damn, I don't know about you, but Valance Grammary looks good.
He looks damn good, for sure.
Dude, what cosmetic makeup and bullshit did he do to make himself look like a woman like that?
Well, there is a veil as part of the costume. So, I guess from far away that can hide the mustache. It's a lot more believable in the DS version when there's no HD.
Damn. It was Grammary? That's quite the illusion, but I still don't get one thing.
Yes?
Switch happened before the tower rose, correct? So you weren't on stage, that's
right.
But this fake Lamiroir is still singing. And she's pretty good. That's true.
Come on, Apollo, that's an easy one. They were just playing a recording. The Gavin is on some kind of air guitar band, Fräulein, even though I do frequently air guitar in court. Oh? You mean I'm wrong?
Trucy, it's obvious.
When we play a show live, we play live, no recordings. Perhaps you can explain Lamiroir? Very well.
Yes, do tell, and add it to your testimony.
I had to keep singing even while I moved.
Hold it!
You were singing?
I know, right? Yes. Mr. Gavin expressed a dislike for recordings, so I used this.
Wait, so you were singing the whole time? Even when you were crawling above the ceiling toward the backstage?
Why should it matter where I sing when everywhere I go is the same darkness? I mean, she's not wrong.
That's fair, honestly. But if you were singing while you were walking...
That's right! Wouldn't the shooter and victim have heard? She was singing right over their heads, after all. I mean, there was a speaker in that room.
Yeah. That is right.
Are you sure?
You'd have to be pretty hard of hearing to miss someone singing in the ceiling.
Once again, we come back to the state of the scene of the crime.
What state?
Michigan. I know what he means.
No.
That old
We're
speaker,
going to...
Apollo.
Yeah. True. Trucy? The speaker?
Yeah.
That speaker was blaring at the time of the murder.
Ah, that's for monitoring the stage from this room. I forgot she showed up in this flashback. I'm gonna need to edit the description. Monitoring? It pipes in a real-time feed from the stage microphones. Useful for knowing when your set is coming up. Satisfied? So dressing room was fitted with a large speaker playing a direct feed from the stage. That's my request, actually.
So Lamiroir singing in the So Lamiroir singing in the ceiling sounded just like Lamiroir singing over the speaker. Ingenious! Her voice was hidden by her voice. Lamiroir.
I have just remembered something.
God damn it! Not again. Do tell.
When I heard the noise, the gunshots, yes? It startled me, so I stopped singing.
What?
I forgot the words I was supposed to sing.
The song stopped.
Thankfully, it was the very beginning of the second verse, so not many would notice. Forehead. That mixing board I lent you, where is it?
The mixing, huh?
That machine, Apollo, the one that breaks music into tracks.
Oh, my DJ 3000. I completely forgot about this.
My DJ 3000.
Let's take a listen.
Sugar. Yeah, check it.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for.
I know.
I'm gonna have to see that again. The song does stop there.
Okay, so let me just explain it to you so we don't have to, like, redo it. We're probably gonna have to redo it in the next part anyway, but, basically, the first track is her singing, and it cuts out with the sugar, because, there's supposed to be 2 sugars, but there was only 1. Or, no, 2 pleasures. Let me pull up the lyrics real quick. Pleasure, pleasure, she only says 1 pleasure.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I noticed that now. It does. I must have missed it. Look at the lyric sheet at the top of the second verse.
I forgot they literally explain it here.
See what it says? Pleasure, pleasure. Now listen again. Oh my gosh. Okay, I should have just kept my mouth shut.
Yeah. Away the keys, my heart held on to so tight. I'm done singing it well. Pleasure.
Yeah, it's full on song. This is evidence indeed.
I'm so glad that we didn't have to, like, listen to it.
To the whole thing?
Yeah, exactly.
I believe we are guilty of making a terrible mistake. The kind didn't happen during the third set. It happened during the second, during Lamiroir's ballad. If that is true, then no one on stage during the second set could have been the shooter.
Let's see. Who was on stage? Lamiroir, technically also Volant. Klavier. Oh yeah,
Machi.
And the defendant, Machi. So case closed.
Yep, we saved him.
Yay!
Alright, Trucy, I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Hawaii.
Have fun.
Which means that Daryan Crescend could have done it. He wasn't on stage for the second set. I'm gonna dislike my Russian boy being in jail. Well, Prosecutor Gavin?
Fascinating. I don't believe I've ever seen a trial turned around quite so thoroughly. Or should I say turned about?
Turnabout, yeah.
Yet one
I get
problem
it.
remains.
What's that, Prosecutor Gavin?
Klavier theory does have a certain kind of logic to it. Yet it is entirely based upon Lamiroir's testimony.
Yes, there is a problem with this.
Well, it's quite simple, though it pains me to say it. What if she is lying to protect the defendant?
Objection!
But you have no proof.
All I'm saying is that the truth is as yet unclear. Until we hear directly from the man himself. Bring Daryan Crescend upon the stage.
The man, you don't mean...
Yes. Though he is a friend and band member, Daryan Crescend must take the stand. I see no other way.
Huh.
Someone with a new perspective on the case.
As a suspect, to be frank. But his name's Klavier, not Frank.
My uncle's named Frank, if that means anything. Finally, the rat's coming out of his hole.
Let me be clear.
And I'm ready to catch him. Daryan Crescend. Get ready for justice.
With a
Apollo
capital J.
justice.
Yeah, with a capital J.
Yup.
Let me be clear. Turns transparent.
This is as good as a time as any to pause for a brief recess. Yeah, I call dibs on the monkey bars.
I called dibs on the swings.
The prosecution will summon the witness. Have him here and ready by the time we begin.
I'm the last man who needs to be reminded of what his duties are.
Very well. Court is adjourned for a 15-minute recess.
Whee! Alright. And that was
To be
all we had to
continued.
do last time.
Damn. I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's chill.
Oh, we have 15-minute recess? Okay. Nice.
Alright, let's get back to it.
Let's get it to it. Let's get it to it. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's get it started in hot. Let's get it started in here.
Apollo, I can't believe it! It really happened during the second act? And right in the middle of Lamiroir's performance?
Yeah. The reason why she was in the air vent. And the switch at the flaming guitar. When you link it all together, that's what you end up with.
Knew you had what it took. Ah, Daddy!
Oh, Mr. Wright. You believed in me?
Not really.
What the f-
I was legit going to make that joke and forgot that they made it in-game.
Fuck off! Huh?
I just thought that'd make a cooler entrance than say, hiya. You suck in this game, man! What happened to you?
Why do I even bother hoping?
Where have you been lately, Daddy? You haven't been
Jumping
coming to
off
the
a
office
bridge.
at all. Oh, sorry about that, Trucy. I'm on a secret mission. Secret? You mean like you're undercover?
I'm jumping off a bridge. I don't know, like Mr. LeTouse? Only shorter and not as well dressed?
Oh no, what if you're shot too, Daddy?
It'd be an upgrade.
Would I do a thing like that too? Anyway, I'm off for a while again.
You're leaving?
Yeah, I gotta go catch Volant. Oh, one thing before I go.
Mulan?
Volant.
What, did you say you gotta
I
go
said-
catch Mulan?
I said Volant. Not Mulan.
Let's get there. What?
Yeah, the new live-action Mulan 2 movie coming out.
Is that an actual thing?
No. If it is by this time next year, I'm going to be pissed.
Please, it better not be.
Goodness gracious. I'm already
Oh.
upset at Lilo and Stitch.
Anyway, what?
Good luck.
Right. Is that all you came here to say?
I think you have things pretty much under control. We'll get Machi Tobaye off the hook, no doubt.
Yeah, but
Well, you're after that detective, aren't you?
Daryan Crescend.
It won't be easy proving he did it. Especially not under the current court system.
The current court system? Oh, you want me to lie?
What did Prosecutor Gavin say during the trial? Your case is based on one fragile assumption. Namely, that our Diva Divine is telling the truth. But what about all the proof? The brooch and the switch? A piece of jewelry and a lyrical blunder. There are plenty of other ways to explain these things. The flaming guitar, too. All because you lack definitive proof of their connection to the case. But if the sultry songstress is lying, your case melts like butter in a frying pan, leaving behind a faintly singed scent of failure. That's hard to say.
So, what do I do?
Your best. Like I said, good luck! And be aware that it will be impossible to prove his guilt by conventional methods.
Oh.
Oh, that reminds me. I have something to give you from our detective friend.
Detective Sky? Emma?
Let's see, this bag of snacks here was meant for me. Ah, here it is. Oh, right, I'm Trucy. What are those, Daddy? They don't look like very good snacking material. I was like, hey, Trucy, say something, and then I was like, oh, I'm Trucy.
My bad.
They were found at the scene. Analysis of the fragments revealed traces of gunpowder. Gunpowder?
Ooh, gunpowder.
Probably a firecracker or something similar, like the one kids are into these days. Who is into firecrackers these days?
Me?
These fragments were found under the sofa at the scene of the crime, actually.
Under the sofa?
Hey, Apollo! That's where we found that little device thingy.
Right, this.
I wonder.
Well, finally, some evidence that makes sense.
Burnt fragments added to the court record. That's all for me, I suppose. See you after the verdict. Maybe.
Right.
Every man has an igniter inside him.
Excuse me?
Find Daryan Crescend's igniter and set it off. So tell me how you're sleeping easy, how you're only thinking of yourself. Show me how you justify telling all your lies like second nature. Listen, mark my words, one day you will pay, karma's gonna come collect your debt.
I'm pretty sure you did this last time too.
Probably.
And he walked out the door just like a normal magician. Magician normally.
What does he want us to do? No conventional methods? What does that mean?
I guess we have to fake evidence. I guess we just have to take his advice and hope it makes sense when time comes.
I guess.
We're almost at the finish line. Hang in there, Trucy.
Okay, we're almost done with this case. We just got...
3 more hours.
Like an hour-ish. Hopefully.
Court is now back in session. Prosecutor Gavin, where is Detective Crescend?
In the witness lounge, ready to be called at any time.
Yeah. Very well.
Might I add, I don't believe any of this. Daryan was the first detective I ever worked with. We stopped working together when he moved to Criminal Affairs Division 3. But his guitar playing, it fires my imagination.
That's nice, but it has nothing to do with the matter at hand.
Let me reminisce in peace, Airfall Hit.
No.
Okay.
Anyway, correct?
Oh, I know. Half a hat. Oh, I know. Half a hat.
Very well. I can't speak today. Call the final witness to the stand. Detective Crescend. Detective Daryan Crescend.
Finally. Hi. Name and occupation, please.
Daryan Crescend. Detective Criminal Affairs, Division 3. That's the International Affairs Division, for those of you who didn't know. And I'm a guitarist for the Gaviners. Maybe you've heard of us.
Maybe.
Do you fully understand the circumstances under which you stand before us today? Yeah, I understand, Your Honor. What I don't understand is how you let this happen, partner. You gave me your word. I wouldn't be standing here.
The situation's changed, Daryan. And don't call me partner. Please tell me that was Ivo originally. I'll need to double check.
So much for old friends. I see what you're doing, Daryan. You're pressing the prosecution. Your Honor, if we could begin to... I need to start focusing again. I just started looking at voice actors. My bad. Yes, it's high time we did. Let's hear your testimony.
You know what's weird? Game On
What?
Expo is gonna have Don Bluth. Like,
the
animator.
There's a name that's like...
He did, like,
There's-
Secret of Nim, Land Before Time,
Oh, yes, I saw that one.
Anastasia. I
The
think.
guy I'm looking up to right now is that he seems so familiar. Like, his name sounds so familiar, and I
Who
don't
is
know
it?
from what. J.B. Blanc.
J.B. Blanc.
Or Blank. I don't know.
Let me double check behind the voice actor.
Apparently, he wasn't bent in Omniverse 2, specifically playing as an incursion scout. So it could be that, because I have watched a lot of, like, video analysis. Oh, he's also Riker from Dragon's Riders of Berk. Oh,
Interesting.
I'm
Anyway,
sorry.
No, don't
I'm
apologize.
going. Yeah, it's high time we did. Let's hear the rest of. I was about to go my Russian. Let's hear your testimony. You may begin with your response to Lamiroir's testimony. If, in fact, you have anything to say about it. Da. Oh, I got plenty to say. Lying must be a national pastime in Borginian. And wherever you're from, Mr. Justice. That's my last name. That's my dad's last name. That's my mom's and dad's last. What? Conventional methods are out the window, huh?
Oh, right.
Here goes nothing.
He does play. He does play. What's his name from Persona 4? That's where I knew him from. Yeah.
See, I
he
just want
plays,
to go for your.
He
Yes.
plays Dojima in Persona 4. Right. Anyway.
See, now that I know that he's. Now that I know Yuri Lowenthal's going, I really want to look into this now.
Yeah, honestly, if you have the chance, I'm gonna be paneling there.
Dude, if I can, I would. I'm really trying to see if I can now, because one, because I've seen a Sunday is a bit. There's an opening on Sunday. Well, no, I haven't seen tickets. I have to look at tickets. I'm just looking at who's there. I don't know if I have to buy tickets. Where do I buy them? Take my money.
There's a little portal, I think. But let's not get into that right now because
I'm sorry.
we gotta focus on the game.
I have here's my excuse. That's also I don't use it as an excuse really. I have ADHD.
Yeah.
All right, here goes nothing.
Here goes
Ow!
nothing.
Fuck! I just hit my face.
You okay?
Yeah. The diva's lying, plain and simple. She's got nothing to back up her story. In the first place, she never heard of my voice. She forgot the words because she heard gunshots? As if. Didn't Detective Emma Sky hear those gunshots during the third set anyway? The shooting took place when I was on stage, man.
You're sort of, I don't know.
So you claim Lamiroir's testimony was a lie? Hey, don't get me wrong. I think what she's doing, trying to protect that kid. And she's got the court eating vague statements out of her hand just because she's blind. Yo, that's kind of ableist of you, buddy.
You got too far, Daryan.
Look. All I'm saying is, you got a reliable witness. Why not listen to the detective? Detective Sky? Detective Sky? Mr. Dresses, you may begin your cross-examination. You didn't waste any time finding our weak spots. I can't... Excuse me. Can't do this with Lamiroir's testimony alone. I have to find some other way to prove when the shooting took place.
Didn't Detective Emma Sky hear those gunshots during the third set anyway? Well,
No,
guess what we
it was
just
done.
got?
Found in crime between... Yeah.
Objection!
Some things were found at the crime scene after yesterday's trial. What things? The first was this small device.
That's the remote-triggered igniter.
Correct. And one more thing. What are those?
I knew it.
What are those? The remains of something burnt, not another guitar, I hope.
Traces of gunpowder were found on these fragments. We have a report that it was something like a firecracker.
Eh? How did Gavin know about this?
What, you think Detective Sky works for you? Oh, you simpleton. I received the report this morning before coming here. That's when I made my decision, actually.
What decision is this, Prosecutor Gavin?
I registered Daryan as a witness in today's trial, just in case.
This raises another possibility. Those gunshot-like sounds during the third set could have been two firecrackers ready to go off by a remote control.
I wonder.
You got an active imagination, don't you? But you shouldn't say every little thing you think. Sorry, I'm eating candy. Your explanation there seems a bit too convenient to me.
What kind of candy?
Peruvian candy.
Hmm.
Something called, the Difluna.
So it's like
Yeah.
dates or something? Or...
No, it's, I don't know what it's, caramelo, blando de sabor, piña, chicha, y mana. Chicha? So think of it like a Tootsie Roll, but it's not chocolate. It's apple, pineapple, and I think chicha is something we have in Peru. That's a drink made of purple corn syrup. No, not corn syrup. Purple corn, lemon, and sugar. It's actually really good.
Sounds tasty.
If I'm having candy. How so? So you're saying these firecrackers just happened to go off, right? When the two witnesses came walking by?
That's right. Daryan was out on stage when it happened, Apollo. How would he know someone was backstage right then? I mean, there was the headset there.
If a firecracker goes off in the forest and there's no one there to hear it, you get my drift? Why go through the trouble, man? How do I explain this?
He may not look it, but Daryan is a gifted detective. Show any weakness, and he's sure to find it.
He may not look it, partner. Gee, thanks, man.
You're literally wearing a shark-themed onesie.
It's a hoodie. It's vintage.
That reminds me. I happened to pass through that very hallway several times that day myself, and I saw something odd there just before the third set.
Something odd?
A headset. The kind all of the band and staff members were wearing.
That's right. We picked this up in front of the door to that dressing room.
What if that headset wasn't dropped, but placed? And what if it was turned on?
So you're saying that someone was trying to hear from witnesses and then shoot it.
Pretty much.
You could hear what was going on in that hallway. Even if you were out on stage.
It does have a 30-foot radius.
Huh. Whose side are you on, Gavin?
Listen to me, Daryan. There are no sides in a court of law. Which is why I'm not
Puta
sent to
madre.
you. I have a question for you.
For me...
The igniter and the burnt fragments that were found at the scene of the crime. It's certainly a possibility that they were part of a ruse to fake the sound of the gunshots. Throw the headset from the hallway into the mix and you could fabricate an alibi. But we're still no closer to proving anything. Those gunshots might have been real or fake. We can't say. You've raised the possibility that the shots heard during this third set were faked. Now you need to prove the other half of the case.
The other half? Look, I just tell him. He wants you to prove the thing went down in the second act, while our little piano player was on stage. That right, Gavin?
Indeed. If you can't prove that, then to continue this cross-examination would be pointless.
Well, Mr. Justice? Can you prove the crime of the... No, I'm feeling like I was about to sneeze. Can you prove the crime took place during the second set? Yeah, I totally can, I think.
You'd better know, Apollo, otherwise we're through.
Okay, fine. It can be proven.
You make it sound like someone else is going to come along and do it for you. Klavier, savage! Oh.
Let's continue with the cross-examination then, shall we? Witness your testimony, if you would. This isn't going to be easy. I need some decisive proof and fast. You ready, kid? Because I am. Oh, is this new stuff?
Alright, this is where we do the board thing, I think.
Objection!
It seems there was clear proof left behind. Right here in Lamiroir's song. Her song.
My song?
Your son? Sorry. What exactly is the device thingy, Bob? A new variety of gramophone, perhaps? Come on, we just used this. Don't get me started on gramophone. It's the DJ 3000. This device was used to record the performance part by part. Art?
Remove the sliders to adjust the volume. Each instrument is adjustable separately. Lamiroir's voice included.
But what does this prove? According to Lamiroir's testimony, at the moment of the shooting, she forgot the words to the song.
Ah, you intend to examine the recording at that moment, yeah? We might even hear those gunshots.
Exactly. Wait, yes! He said what I said.
Yeah! I love it when that happens.
Ridiculous. My hair, please. How do you...
Yeah, that's right, your hair is ridiculous.
How are you supposed to hear gunshots back in the dressing room out on the stage?
Have you forgotten, Daryan? We were all wearing these headsets.
Oh.
We were all deeply involved in our performance, but Lamiroir's headset would have picked up what she heard all the same.
So let's get to analyzing that recording. Right? Yeah! Lamiroir stopped singing when she heard the shots fired. Find the spot, and I'll find the gunshot. Okay.
Actually, we don't need to do this.
Take that!
There we go.
Your Honor, listen closely to this part. This is a track with Lamiroir's vocals.
My heart held on to so tight. There we go.
I did hear something faintly there. Yes, I didn't hear shit. So, I guess my ears are worse than an old man's.
It was just very, very quiet.
Boy, it sounded like a gunshot. What? What the fuck is that? Okay, I was on his side of the hair, but now it's just getting ridiculous.
Yeah, it's oddly phallic, and I don't like it.
What? I just saw it like a beluga whale.
Anyway.
What? This has to be some kind of mistake.
I believe a case has been made. Gunshots were heard during the second set, which means Lamiroir's testimony was true.
Uh.
That's right, take it.
I like his shoes. His shoes look dope.
His shoes are cool, yeah.
Order. So, she was telling the truth about what she heard.
It was the other man speaking, not Mr. LeTouse.
Well, what did he say?
It's over. Press the switch now.
Just after that, there was a gunshot, and then the guitar caught on fire.
Detective Crescend, you weren't on stage during the second set. You could have done it.
Well, why did we only hear one gunshot on the recording? Were there 2 bullets fired from this weapon? Lamiroir was moving through the air vent, Your Honor. She must have not been close enough for her mic to catch the first shot. But then, as she passed over the dressing room, the gun fired again, and Mr. LeTouse's life was taken. Well, Detective Crescend?
Once again I'm reminded of something. Our performance that day.
Your performance?
The scene in the mixing board jogged my memory. You were there too, I thought.
Oh yeah, he messed up.
What
He
is
fucked
it
up.
with today? Problem after problem. I don't. My hook won't start, my guitar case is busted. My guitar's been bugged to a crisp, and to top it all off, someone's dead. And then so was that performance just now. What was that all about?
This part was off.
Which is that? Second guitar. It was you, Daryan. I thought it strange at the time. How could you miss such a simple cue? I know you. I know how you play. You're better than that.
Yeah, well, You what? And Prosecutor Gavin, what are you getting at?
I'm talking about the murder weapon, Mr. LeTouse's 45 caliber hand cannon. As we have learned, even the shooter doesn't go unscathed with a revolver that size. The kickback is enough to dislocate your shoulder if you're an amateur.
Wait. You mean his playing was affected because he hurt himself shooting the revolver? Ha ha ha! You're forgetting something. Yes, Detective Crescend? I am a trained police officer, you know. I've had firearms training, plenty of it. I'm no amateur.
The standard sidearm issued to police officers is a 38 caliber weapon, a much tamer beast. Also, the murder weapon belonged to the victim, Mr. LeTouse, which suggests there was a struggle between killer and victim.
So the killer might not have been... Is that what you mean?
Holding the revolver correctly when he
The
fired.
killer must have not been holding the revolver at first.
This all chat occurred to me, yes. I gotta admit though, his shoes are sick.
Well, does the witness have anything to say to this? Detective Crescend. What I want to ask is, what Mr. Sleeves rolled up ready for action has to say? Hey you, attorney. Yeah, I'm rolled up.
They see me
Doesn't
rolling, they hate it.
Yes! Exactly which piece of your...
dirty.
Exactly which piece of your evidence is decisive again? You got a little noise on the tape that could be anything. And you have an alleged guitar cue missed due to a 45 caliber kickback? I weep for this case, Gavin. I really do.
Honestly, so do many other people.
You can line up your little weak pieces of evidence all you want. I didn't shoot that manager. And that's the obvious truth. The witness has a point. The defense's arguments, while persuasive, are not decisive.
They may not be decisive, but that doesn't mean they can't be useful.
I believe we should hear what the witness has to say in response to the case so far. Your testimony, please, Detective Crescend. Tell us your reasons why you couldn't have done it.
I got no beef. That's his reasoning.
Come on, why would I even want to kill that manager?
I don't know. Reasons?
Because they were a spy thingamababa and you are a police officer? You want the reason? Easy. I got no motive, man. This was the diva's first trip to the country, right? How could I possibly know her manager? If I didn't know him, why would I want to kill him?
And here's where this case requires a bit of a leap of logic.
Aren't you a cop? I feel like you would know about it through records or something, especially if he was an agent, because you had to look up his Interpol, whatever it is.
Yeah, well, he didn't know about it before.
Or?
Look, just go with it.
A simple reason indeed. Prosecutor Gavin, is it the case that Mr. LeTouse had not been to our country before?
According to our records, yes. Not even once.
God damn it. I see. Very well. Mr. Justice, you may begin the cross-examination. Right, now I need to find a motive.
I know, right? This case, it drags on and on and on. We know you're guilty! You say you have no motive, and yet... Smuggling.
Yeah. No.
Objection!
Smuggling.
I object. Your Honor, take a look at this.
What is that?
What's that? Looks like candy. I know, right? I ate 20 of them. But it's don't lick it, please. This one's mine. Detective Crescend, ever seen this?
I already licked it. I claimed it for my own.
No. Bruh, looks like a piece of candy. What it is evidence. Don't lick it before you try it.
How many licks to the center of a replica?
Of
A 1, a 2,
A 2?
3. Ah, there's a worm in here.
Ah! Specifically, this is a replica of a cocoon. It was found among the victim's belongings. A cocoon? Never seen one that color.
It is a variety only found in the Republic of Borginian. Nowhere else.
Alright, but what is this cocoon replica doing in my courtroom? Surely this has nothing to do with the motive for killing Mr. LeTouse, does it? Haha, it does. Wait, I think it does. No, I should have been confident.
Apollo.
I should have just been confident. Yeah, you don't sound so confident, then. A cocoon? Cocoon? Is it one of those silky cocoons? The kind that you can make, well, silk out of? No, not this one. This cocoon makes a powerful curative. Curative for what?
Apparently, it is most efficacious at treating a disease thought incurable. It is the only medicine of its kind. However, it is illegal to take one of these healing cocoons out of Borginia. Because transportation laws, I guess, I don't know.
I really wished it was like supposed to be like a villain thing. Like, oh yeah, this has locusts in it. That's gonna just hurt our ecosystem. A bioweapon, exactly. That would have been sick.
Actually, it doesn't make the cure for incuritis. It actually causes incuritis. It's a deadly poison.
That's why they were smuggling it. They're gonna use it for new torture tactics.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
There
why
we
he
go,
wanted it, because he's
Shitakumi.
also a cop. He's a detective. Wait.
There we
new
go,
torture
Shitakumi.
tactic.
We fixed this case.
We fixed it. Whatever for. If it's such a miracle cure, why not share it with the world?
Yeah, that's what I've been wondering. We looked into the matter at some length. Apparently, it isn't difficult at all to manufacture the remedy from the cocoon. Yet, if you change the process only slightly, you can easily make a large quantity of something else entirely. A deadly poison, in fact. I forgot about that plot point.
Oh wait, it is a bioweapon.
Yeah, they were
can't be a
planning to
bioweapon.
make it a bioweapon instead of a cure. Holy moly! Did I just remember the plot and think I made it up?
Dude, wait a minute. You see this? Oh, see, look. I don't know why people hate on this. There's a bioweapon in it.
Yeah!
What?
There's a bio-lizard in it.
Oh my gosh.
Sonic Adventure 2, baby. So some
All right.
incidents
Okay. Now
several
we
years
gotta
ago-
make the black. Now we gotta make the hedgehog. Call Edgeworth.
No, please don't inject me with Black Doom. There was an incident several years ago where some of these got out onto the black market. It caused quite the commotion in the global community, but through the media was kept largely unaware.
Intriguing.
All this has led to a strict ban on the cocoon's export. One rigidly enforced, by Interpol among others.
Interpol.
I wonder...
Right. The victim Romein LeTouse. Romein, fuck, I'm hungry now. Come on,
Weren't you
tell me.
literally making something and eating candy?
No, yes, that's right. I just didn't do so yet because Ezri is in the. Ezri was taking a nap outside, so once. Hold on, let me check real quick.
Is she awake now?
She's still asleep, but I'm also being very loud anyways. So. That or she's just not getting on my case about it yet.
Anyway.
The victim, Romein LeTouse, was an Interpol agent. Detective Crescend, you insist on referring to him as a manager, but this is misleading. Romein LeTouse wasn't killed as a manager. He was killed as an undercover agent. So I was trying to smuggle this gumball into the country? That's what you're trying to say? I'm saying that could well be a motive for murder. You murderer. Oh, so I was going to sell it on the black market, make it a pretty penny. Ridiculous. I mean, totally unthinkable.
I forgot how sharp his teeth are. Whoa.
Like I said, he's a whale shark. A whale beluga shark.
Those are 3 different animals.
No, whale shark is one animal.
Yeah, I know a whale shark is an animal, but a beluga is a whale, and sharks aren't whales.
They're all one. This is Jurassic Park now.
We are not arguing taxonomy right now, okay? Linnaeus classifications are bullshit. We don't know what a fish is, okay?
No, we don't know what a fish is.
Let's just move on.
No, technically dragons are basically fish now.
Yeah,
Anything that flies and has wings or massive or it's like a creature, like a wyvern, is a dragon. Like fish.
we're all dragons now. We evolved from dragons. We are dragonborn.
Yep.
Okay, let's continue.
Unthinkable, you say. Why?
Because fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh no, wait, no. If I remember correctly, Shikublet. Something like that. I have a Russian friend that cusses to me in Russian sometimes, so I think it's like that or something. I could be wrong.
S'il vous plaît, do not say s'il vous plaît.
There's like Sika Blit or something. Blit.
S'il vous plaît.
Perhaps it's time for another testimony. Testimony about the smuggling of cocoon business.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Well, I'm gonna at least. I'll be right back. I'm gonna cook me up some ramen because I can't eat. I'm hungry. I want food.
Yummy.
Give me 1 second.
Alright. I'll just go to an away screen. Break time. Everyone go get some water or something.
Right, well, that's cooking. International affairs got a memo about these cocoons. Oh, I think they went to drink water. I'll be right back now. 2 more. Gonna wait 2 minutes. Hello? Hello? Now, this is the part of the stream where I mention some ASMR. Ready, y'all? So, I'm not going to mention ASMR, but I'm going to talk about Ben 10. So, first of all, spoilers ahead if no one's ever watched Ben 10. If you've not seen Ben 10, you really should. So, the best way to just pick it up, really, is listening to the theme song. It kind of just gives you the gist of what it is. It started when an alien device did what it did. It stuck itself upon his wrist with secrets that it hid. Now he's got superpowers, he's no ordinary kid, he's Ben 10. So if you hear him, you might be in for a big surprise. He'll turn into an alien before your very eyes. He's slimy, freaky, fast and strong, he's every shape and size, he's Ben 10. Ben 10! All the powers is on the case. Fighting our people from Earth or space. He'll never stop till he makes them pay. Cause he's the baddest kid who ever saved the day. Ben 10.
Hi.
Hi, welcome back.
How's
I was explaining the... What?
how's your ramen coming along?
It's going great. I just got back. I thought you weren't here, so I was like, okay, this is the part of the stream where I explained Ben 10.
No, I wasn't back, so you were explaining Ben 10.
Yes, and more so, I just explained the main plot is you can just figure it out through the theme song, and they just sang the theme song.
Nice. Let's hope we don't get copyright struck. I don't know if I'm big enough to, but you know. Shall we get back into it?
Oh, yeah. International affairs. It's got a memo about these cocoons. Interpol's all hot and bothered about them. Can't sell them on the black market. Too dangerous. Yeah. I know smuggling ain't exactly lucrative anymore. Man, I'm in international affairs. I know the deal.
It's not an Interpol. He's not an Interpol.
I said international. I said Interpol by mistake, and then I said international. Indeed. Interpol wanted these cocoons bad enough to send Mr. LeTouse undercover. You kids think up the craziest things. But in no way am I going to risk life and limb just to get my hands on some dirty cocoon money. Oh, sorry. Robin. Yeah. Not the most noble of statements, but duly noted.
According to reports, these cocoons top Interpol's list. Selling them to an underground organization would be risky.
Very well. You may begin to cross-examine. This is the only motive I've got? He was up to something, and I'm going to find out what.
Can't sell them on the black market. Too dangerous.
So where can you sell them?
Let me check something again. I wonder what they wanted it for.
Objection!
What? Why not choose a less likely buyer?
Less dangerous.
What? Oh, less dangerous buyer? Then I would. How clueless are you? Everyone in the market's dangerous. The second they found out I was a cop, I could kiss my keys to goodbye. Why sell to a black market buyer?
I feel like Keister's supposed to be spelled with an I, but whatever.
That's fair, honestly. How about someone like this? That article. That's about the Chief Justice. A deadly poison can be extracted from the cocoon.
But its original purpose is...
But so can a cure. For incuritis. And not a cure for just any disease. I think I was too ahead of myself.
Yeah,
A cure for incuritis. 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 I've heard of that somewhere. You went to visit a victim of this morning. Ah, my bad. I had amnesia. Or something like short-term memory loss. What? You aren't saying. Our witness is a detective. He would have contact with the Chief Justice. You are saying the Chief Justice would never deal in contraband. Not even to save his own son's life. But even if the deal went through, why, it'd be an international scandal. That's Detective Crescend's insurance. And word ever got out, the one with something to do would be the Chief Justice.
The one with the neck on his line.
Oh, the neck on his line would be the Chief Justice. Detective Crescend, is this true?
I don't know why this case has so many auto-scroll text segments, but it does.
Fair. First, death. First, I'm a murderer. Now I'm a smuggler.
I mean, yeah.
How many crimes are you trying to pin on me, anyway?
Too many.
This, distasteful as it is to think about it, if the Chief Justice were the buyer, I am the plum. Why, a seller couldn't hope for a better deal. A very cowardly seller. Don't let slaves over there trick you. So I made a deal with the Chief Justice. Where is your proof? Well. Oh yeah, and you're forgetting one other important thing. Do tell. Interpol isn't the only ones out there watching this. Borginian customs barely sleep. They're so worried about cocoons getting out. So we were informed. Let's continue with the cross-examination. Yeah! Borginian customs is very thorough. Everything and everyone gets checked. Okay. Cocoon possession will get you arrested on the spot and the sentence to death. Hey man, if there's a way to get cocoons out there, I sure like to know.
I wonder. Didn't Klavier say that the guitar was a gift from Lamiroir when he was over in Borginia?
Virginia? Yeah.
Sent from Borginia. I wonder.
Actually, there is one way. What? One way to get something out of the country, no checks. What is this? What is it? You become a prosecutor. A prosecutor?
Ah! I don't believe it.
Yup, I'm blaming you now, Klavier. It wasn't him, it was you. Believe it, Prosecutor Gavin. What was it that you told me yesterday at your office?
It was a beautiful instrument. It was played lovingly for many years. A guitar befitting a woman like Lamiroir. How did it end up here? I mentioned how much I enjoyed playing it that night, and she made a present of it. So this guitar is from Virginia? That it is. We couldn't carry it on the plane. Changes in air pressure and humidity will in the woods. So we vacuum-packed it in Lamiroir's studio. I used a special shipping service available to me for transporting evidence. They brought it up to my office for me. Pristine and untouched.
Did I get that right, Prosecutor Gavin? Untouched?
Quite. The guitar was wrapped with several sheets and vacuum-packed in Borginian. The pack was untouched until the day of the concert. Are you saying that guitar was...
With cocoons this small, it would have been very easy to use your guitar as a mule to smuggle a cocoon out of Virginia.
I know, right?
What? Which reminds me, Prosecutor Gavin, that guitar had some work done on it recently, right? Work?
Good memory, Alphahead. You know how guitars have a round hole in the front? It's called the sound hole. Well, they found something attached to the wood just inside the hole. A broken device of some sort?
A broken device?
Yes, this, in fact.
An igniter? Exactly. Consider this, if you will. What if that igniter wasn't the only thing that was attached inside your guitar?
You mean... He means this, of course.
There was a way to get a cocoon out of this country. They could use Picky Prosecutor Gavin's privileged guitar as a mule.
Try saying that 5 times fast.
Alright.
Prosecutor Gavin's...
Like a member of the band!
And who better?
And who better to do that than someone with access, like a member of the band? Yo!
Oh, he's not Agent Long.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, he's a male.
Perfect.
So the igniter.
Was placed in there for a clear reason, it seems.
It was a safety precaution. A precaution?
Heads. At last it all comes together.
Every strange thing that happened that day. Character review. Maestro. The gentle sounds
Lamiroir's ballad, if you please.
of Lamiroir's ballad, if you please.
My keys were stolen. A harmless misdemeanor, which forced me to break the lock on my guitar case.
The key was stolen to retrieve the cocoon from the guitar. I see. But things didn't go so well. The smuggler wasn't counting on the guitar being wrapped. Only a member of the band could get near that case. Unwrapping the guitar would raise too many suspicions. Then the concert began.
I love that you can see Trucy and Apollo there. Like, right here.
Oh, I see Trucy.
And then
Oh, there's a.
Apollo's right
Oh,
next
I
to
was
him.
like, that's just a human's head, and I'm like, oh wait, no, there's the hair.
Yeah, there's the hair.
Right about this time, a very large problem presented itself to the smuggler. What was that? Mr. LeTouse.
Mr. LeTouse, an undercover agent, was onto something. He would have known about the guitar. He'd only have to check the shipping records. So, Mr. LeTouse tried to examine the guitar himself.
If the cocoon were confiscated then, the gig would be up. The only thing left for the smuggler to do was to get rid of the whole lot. It's over. Ah.
Press the switch.
Duh, it's over. Flip the switch. No. Your guitar burst into flames and the cocoon was lost. And then Mr. LeTouse died.
With Lamiroir there to witness it.
There's your case. Brilliant, man. Detective Crescend? I gotta know. You make all that up on the fly.
For a made-up story, it makes a great deal of sense, Daryan.
Republic of Borginian. Sorry, man. I haven't even been there.
True, you haven't.
Let's see you make up a story for that, kid. How'd I hide the cocoon in the first place, huh? It's not so hard to imagine.
No, it's not.
Connections. You had help, a Borginian accomplice. That's all. This is very simple. That you had an accomplice was clear from the start. The voice Lamiroir heard proves it.
It's over. Press the switch now.
You made this transmission from backstage.
Well, your co-conspirator was on stage.
But who was it?
Let's see. Let's narrow it down.
Poor Machi.
Poor Machi.
I'm joking.
You might not
This
be.
is the coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
The coup de grace. And for once,
French.
I know what I'm doing.
French.
His friend, how do you say it then?
Coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
That's more.
There was only one person who could have helped him.
It was Spanish, but whatever.
It was his mom.
No, she was in the vent. She heard it. Remember?
So it wasn't. Wait, his mom was also in the vent?
No. Okay. On stage at the time, while Lamiroir was crawling through the vent,
With Machi,
Volant.
Valant, Lamiroir, and
No,
it's
Lamiroir was
weird.
in the vent going
Oh
backstage.
yeah, I keep forgetting Klavier. That's what.
Klavier,
fucking hell. Let's hear what Mr. Joseph has to say then. But be warned. With a great accusation comes great with great responsibility comes with great power. Damn it!
Okay, I'm not fucking Spider-Man. Okay.
I'm Spider-Man. No, I'm not.
Check
Make your
the
answer
voices of
on the
Apollo
fly,
Justice
as it
and-
were.
Let me check the voices of Apollo Justice and Duplicitous.
Are you ready, Mr. Justice? Who was the smuggler accomplice?
There's only one person it could be.
It was me. I did it. I was the accomplice. Yeah, it must have been Machi. Poor Machi.
Poor Machi.
There's only one person who was there on the stage that could have been. And that person is defendant Machi Tobaye. But Mr. Justice, he's your client. Out of the fence attorney accusing his client. That's a new one. I assure you, no one is more unhappy about this than I. But I am here to defend him in the murder of Mr. LeTouse, not of the smuggling. And I stand by my statement earlier. So I stand by my statement earlier that he is innocent of that particular crime. Crime. Indeed. the defendant is Borginian. He does meet the basic requirements to be the accomplice.
Apparently, he was voiced by J.P. Kellums in English originally in the original version of this game, but then in Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice, he was voiced by Orion Akaba. He was definitely voiced by him in Spirit of Justice, but there's no confirmation that he was voiced by him in Dual Destinies. That's interesting. And then, he's also voiced in Japanese by Jaden Yuki's Japanese voice actor from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Ken, which I am extremely happy about because they are practically the same character.
Nice. Stop it! Oh! No! Dang it. Okay, sorry, I was about to yawn. I'm sorry. But what was it in fact, Lamiroir? God damn it. Come on. No, stop it. There you go. My screen was being weird. It couldn't have been. Well, you seem so sure. You seem sure of yourself. The reason is electronic signals, Your Honor. Electronic signals? Well, that this remote only works to a range of 30 feet. Beyond that, it's useless. Yes, that's true. Damn it! Now think back to the testimony. The shooter made his transmission. Lamiroir was in the air vent, right above the dressing room where the shooter stood. Let's look at the stage diagram. The area that the remote could reach from the air vent. Well, looking at this, it seems that Lamiroir still could have done the deed. No, she was singing. When the shooter made that transmission, the stage was slightly different than the show here. It was in the middle of the guitar serenade. Part of the stage was raised. Investigator Gavin and Lamiroir standing where in the air. They were on a tower which happens to be 15 feet tall. In other words, the remote couldn't have worked from Lamiroir's position in the airbag. Well, Detective Crescend, what do you say to that? Your Honor. Yes, Detective? Where do we see the video where the Gavin's guitar burns? Just one more time.
Okay, but this is the last one. Hopefully.
Well, I don't see why not. No, let's play it 20 more times while we're at it. What? Don't tell me he has a way out of this.
I can't skip through this, I'm sorry.
I'll sing it this time. And now through the air to fly. Wait, what? Too bad. It's so sad, Punk. Punk?
First you were
I'm more of a
Sleeves,
pop
then
guy.
Kid, then now Punk? You're losing your rank fast, Apollo.
I think Punk is a good one. You know, punk star. I'm a punk. I do punk now. What exactly were we supposed to see in this video?
The problem isn't in what we see, correct, Daryan?
Right. But you hear, we are musicians after all. Can you explain for us non-musicians? Thing, Punk. Let me get your yarn straight first. They're saying I ordered the Wii pianist to set off that igniter? That, right? Yes. Well, in order to do that, he'd have to press the switch. It was in the piano.
It was in the piano.
Am I right? Okay. We'll take another listen. Pay attention to the piano. Piano.
Yes, the piano fortissimo.
What seems to be the problem there? The piano sounded just fine. And that's the problem, man. You still don't get it? Yeah. How is he supposed to hit that switch if he's playing? You got Miss Diva, the guitar, the bass, the piano, and the drums. The only one with a hand free was the Diva.
Lamiroir.
Who said anything about hands? What about feet, huh?
Honestly.
But according to you, she couldn't have been the accomplice, could she? Her accomplice would have had a harder time helping out if they couldn't even press a switch.
Piano plays non-stop.
The piano plays non-stop. You couldn't have pressed that switch. There's something called feet?
Well, it doesn't look like a switch you could press with your foot.
There.
And also, he's
Well,
got to
Miss-
use the piano pedals, so...
Oh, wait, yeah, no, that one does. That's right. Well, Mr. Justice? The piano does seem to be playing when the guitar catches fire.
Catching Fire, the third book in the Mockingjay series? Hunger Games? Whoa.
Fair. well, it's okay. We all make mistakes sometimes.
Apollo? Were you wrong?
I can't be wrong. I'm a narcissist. I'm never wrong. Everything makes perfect sense. I'm never wrong. How could it all just...
Strange.
What's strange?
No, it's just... something's odd about the performance there.
Odd. Mr. Justice. If Machi Tobaye didn't press that switch, then he could not be the accomplice you claim he is.
But everything points to it. Oh, that was you. Sorry.
But everything points to it. Every fact says he's the accomplice. You got the facts wrong, man. Here are some facts for you. Gavin's guitar is on fire.
With the Gaviner's
With the-
guitar.
Oh, did I say Gaviners?
You, a little bit, yeah.
Gavin's guitar is put on fire, but the pianist didn't press that switch. In other words, your story is full of holes. More like one, but shut up. Mr. Justice, let's hear your final opinion on this matter now. With the defendant Machi Tobaye, the accomplice, your answer will reflect on everything you said here. Give it some thought.
Apollo, if Machi's not the accomplice, then our whole case is ruined.
I know that, Trucy. Stop stressing me out. I have high blood pressure. He was the only one who could have helped the smuggler. He had to have pressed that switch.
Well, you'd better find a way to prove it.
Okay. The switch was in the piano man. The piano man? Piano man?
The piano man. Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
There has to be something that doesn't fit. Something odd.
Something odd. Wait a second.
What? You thought of something?
What was Gavin saying just now?
We just had this scene. We don't need to flash back to
Puta
it.
madre. That was literally like a minute ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Not much to go on, but it's all I've got. What exactly did he hear? What that was odd? Have you come up with something, Mr. Justice? I remind you that everything rests on this. Can you prove Machi Tobaye pressed that switch? Can you? Let's hear your final answer. Can you prove that Machi Tobaye pressed that switch? Now the judge is trying to give me high blood pressure. I don't know if you can call this proof per se,
Not sounding very confident there.
but I can prove it was possible.
Then, as prosecutor, it falls to me to ask you to show us evidence supporting this. Applehead, you're sure about this?
Accepted. There's no evidence. None. Let's see your evidence, Mr. Justice. And what do you have based on your claim, defendant, to press that switch? Let's show him the switch. Oh, we can. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Why can't I not just say I found the switch to the piano? Dude, I could just say that and say the piano key hit the switch. Why can't I just say that?
I mean, that could be possible, but it sounds a little too convoluted. There's a much simpler answer.
Fine, I'll use the DJ 3000. The basis of my claim is music, Your Honor. Music? What about music?
The hills are alive with the sound of it.
What hills? Who said that?
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Let's listen to the piano part. But around the time when the switch had to have been pressed, right before the guitar burst into flame. I hear a piano being played. But doesn't it sound kind of simple? Simple.
Oh, I think I know what he's suggesting. You think Machi could have played that part with one hand?
One hand.
You only need...
He only needed one hand to press that switch. He could play the piano with the other. Huh. What, so you're a kind of piano savant? Actually, no. But what do you do now? What do you do now? You can't play a part like that with one hand. Trucy, your dad plays piano sure terribly, but can he lay some input?
I'm sure he'd say, yeah, you can totally play that sort of thing with one hand. But then
So
again,
true.
But then again, he is terrible at playing, so I don't know.
Darren, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about here. Wait, I know. Hey,
Yeah, you got something? The jokes write themselves! The jokes write themselves!
Right, your father, he's a pianist, could he?
Oh, Daddy? He couldn't play a part like that even if he had 3 hands. I mean... Well... Are you okay?
I can't believe that. I can't believe that. No. So sorry. So sad for you. No, not really. Huh? That was just the easy way to prove it. There's always the hard way. Man, how are you going to prove whether they played it with one hand or two? You can't. I admit it would be rather difficult to prove, but it's highly likely he was playing with one hand. How do you know that? Clue is what Prosecutor Gavin described as something odd. What sounded odd? I'll bet we can tell by listening to a certain part of the song. No way. Well, it seems we come to know the truth already. Let's hear what Mr. Justice has to say for himself. Here was the part that proves the defendant was playing with one hand. Right before the guitar burst into flame. Bobby was definitely playing one-handed just before the guitar caught fire. And one section of the song proves it.
Yeah, there was no melody.
Prosecutor Gavin, I'm sure you realize by now just what it was that sounded odd to you.
As I'm sure you've realized it yourself, Alphahead.
Realize what? I'll demonstrate. Let's listen to that part in question again, shall we? Pay particular attention to the "but a fleeting melody" phrase. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Man. How many times do we have to listen to the same thing?
You're the one who requested this.
Moon is also wondering that question. You're right. Enough of that. Huh? Let's listen to another section, shall we? Another section? Another one. The guitar bursts into flame at the end of the second verse. Let's listen to the same spot in the first verse. Then pay attention to that "Oh, the night in your embrace."
Yeah, it's a lot more melodically complex.
Play verse 2 again.
Dude. I love this case, and even I'm getting frustrated.
I think the reason why people get frustrated with this is because it overplays the pieces.
Yeah, that's most likely it.
Other than that, I actually really like this case.
Yeah.
They
Even though the cocoon smuggling thing is, dumb.
I mean, it could have. Hey, it almost became a bioweapon.
Almost.
It could have been. They feel the same. True. They feel the same. True. But they're clearly very different. What? Well put, Your Honor. The phrase in verse 2 is quite simple. But the same phrase in verse 1 has highs and low tones. You'd have to use two hands to play that for sure. Ah. What does that even prove? What does that prove? I would think you'd know by now. This is why I hate dealing with amateurs, man. So the two vertices had different arrangements. Happens all the time.
Not this time, Daryan. There's no point in changing an arrangement if you can't hear it clearly. And that wasn't the point. I had him play specifically so that the piano would stay in the background.
Oh!
That was what I noticed. Why should the same phrase sound slightly different, I asked myself.
Now ask yourselves why Machi changed how he played, and there's only one answer. Ah, fuck.
He needed a free hand.
Well, noises. Order, I say. I believe this ties all the facts together. Well, Prosecutor Gavin.
Yes, quite. Though, personally, this comes as a terrible disappointment.
Huh.
That's right, I'm disappointed in you, boyfriend.
What? We were boyfriends? What? No comeback? Say something. I can't believe I finally did it. I shut him up.
I love his smug face. It's so silly. He's just like, haha, that's right. I can smile too.
I finally got the emerald.
Now where's that
Very
damn
well.
fourth Chaos Emerald?
God damn it.
I know you were about to make that joke, but I swooped
I made a Minecraft joke with emeralds because that's why they
in.
and then you just bring back fucking Sonic and I'm like, Edgeworth, you're here? Very well. Bearing an objection from the prosecution, I will now state that the court's opinion on this matter. Huh. Good show. Jolly good show, Sleeves. No, great show even. It's not over. I don't like it when he looks so happy. You tell him, Gavin. Tell him what's so disappointing.
Personally, I'm terribly disappointed in you, Airflothead.
Me?
Yes. And don't get me wrong, your case is solid. The facts all check out, but even now, you have yet to show us a single piece of decisive evidence.
Yeah. For the facts, anyone can see it was him. Unfortunately, anyone does not include the law.
Yeah, the whole decisive evidence thing is kind of stupid.
The decisive evidence, you say it was inside the piano! I'm afraid your case doesn't cut it. But the other facts might point toward the same conclusion. Without decisive evidence, it's not proof. That's the rule under our current legal system. Oh, unconditional. Bullshit. What are we gonna do? I don't believe it. It does not seem as though the defense has any more evidence to present. Oh. I think he did. We had already would have seen it a long ways back. It is unfortunate, but at present, this court is unable to acknowledge your accusation. What? The truth is staring us all right in the face. Why can't they see it? What's the point of a legal system that protects criminals?
Apollo, remember what Daddy said?
It won't be easy proving he did it. Especially not under the current court system.
So what do I do?
Like I said, good luck. And be aware that it will be impossible to prove his guilt by conventional methods.
What?
Every man has an igniter inside him. Find Daryan Crescend's igniter and set it off.
I wonder what he meant by every man's igniter.
Oh, I think you just meant a weak spot, no? The kind of thing that a single spark could turn into a wildfire of emotion? Like my cores of steel? I want to be able to press him further by conventional means. I've got to find a weak spot in this guy, something fatal. Does that mean I just got to press the button? Do you have it in your pocket, buddy? That's going to be so stupid if you do.
It's not a literal
Whoa.
igniter.
I know it's not, but I'm just saying. So, can I get back to the work now, or what?
I wonder.
It may look like I got a lot of time on my hands, but I got no more time to play pretend with deadweight attorney. Well, Mr. Justice, we've come this far without decisive evidence. This witness won't be coming back to the stand once we let him go. Every man has an igniter. Huh? Didn't you say the better the guitar, the brighter it burns, Prosecutor Gavin?
Ah, yes. Good guitars are kept dry is why. That provides the best sound.
Even a small spark could cause irreparable damage. Your plan has an igniter in it, too, Detective. It was there from the very beginning. What?
I wonder what or who it could be.
By the time, Justice, if you blow this one, he'll be out of your hands for good.
Go for it, Apollo.
What? And this igniter's supposed to come burn me up? That's almost poetic there, Mr. Attorney.
Oh, the better. I'm rather fond of poetry. And I intend to hear this one through to the very end. Have on it. You are accusing this man, Daryan Crescend, of 2 crimes. The murder of Mr. LeTouse and the smuggling of a Borginian cocoon. This is your last chance to prove your case.
This trial's already run on for too long. Mr. Justice, this will be my last warning.
True that, Judge, true that.
The moment this igniter of yours turns out to be a dud is the moment this cross-examination ends. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Then, let's have it. What was the basis for these accusations against Daryan Crescend? Okay, this is my last chance. Not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better present evidence. Oh, wait, what?
I wonder.
Probably calling a witness. Because you mentioned earlier about calling somebody. Your igniter isn't a piece of evidence.
It's not the literal igniter.
Huh? So what is it? It is true that I couldn't show decisive evidence. But perhaps what I need to prove my case was something else.
You mean a witness?
Proving his guilt is a tall order. But I've got just the person to do it. Very well, Mr. Justice. And that person is Emma.
It's Emma Sky. No,
No, it's probably Machi Tobaye.
it's obviously Machi.
The one person who could prove Daryan Crescend's guilt is the defendant, Machi Tobaye. Your client. Again.
Okay.
This is like the 4th time, Justice. Please. Machi Tobaye wasn't an accomplice to the cocoon smuggling plot. Without him, Daryan Crescend could not have gotten the cocoon. Furthermore, he can easily prove that the one who plotted to smuggle that cocoon is the real criminal in this case. How so? It would require just one of the very cocoons Mr. LeTouse was looking for. With the cooperation of the Republic of Borginia, we could burn a cocoon. The burnt cocoon would leave a particular residue. A residue we would no doubt also find inside the burnt out guitar. Ah, very scientific of you.
I'm proud.
Thank you.
I'm proud.
Says Emma.
Elementary
Proud.
years.
Woo!
Ah, yes, let's go.
Science!
Hey, I did go to a school that was a science academy. If Machi Tobaye acknowledges his agreement with Daryan Crescend concerning the attempt smuggling of a Borginian cocoon, the case is solved.
Daryan's laughing again.
Your unrelenting passion is remarkable. You really want to get me, don't you? Too bad you'll never be able to. Why not? The little geek tickler won't acknowledge anything. Especially not anything to do with the cocoon smuggling. What's this all about?
Taking a cocoon out of the country means death. By Borginian law.
Ah.
Yeah, see? Well, Brianna's really was a smuggler. The dividing about it would be suicide. Believe me, he's not taking. But you're wrong, Detective Crescend. What? It's the other way around. If Machi doesn't admit to smuggling here, he's in deep trouble. How? Look, if Machi admits to smuggling here, then he'll be tried in our courts by our laws. You don't get the death penalty for smuggling in our country. The victim in this case was an undercover Interpol agent. I'm sure the news has already reached Borginia.
And they'll likely broadcast our dealings in court today, including the parts about the Borginian cocoon.
Yeah, but.
I just imagine a door stopper noise whenever his hair does that. Just like.
But if Machi Tobaye doesn't admit to smuggling now, he'll eventually be picked up by Borginian police. And it's not like he's in any danger in our court. We're not going to find him guilty of murder here, not now. Yeah, but you can't do this. You can't accuse me. Maybe the law doesn't allow it. But who's going to think you're really innocent after hearing this trial? The same goes for Machi Tobaye. If cocoon smuggling your entire plan, Machi Tobaye knows everything. There's only one way out of it for him, and that's to acknowledge his own crime. The crime of cocoon smuggling.
Which is a weird ass sentence that can only be said in this series because shoot Takumi.
True.
Get ready to talk real fast.
Don't worry. I'll get I'll get you out of the country. I'll set you up someplace, a hidden mansion, real nice. You want a house made of cookies or no? A house made of pianos? Come on.
And go!
We're slick. Please.
Don't His breakdown
Is his hair a hammer now?
He's a hammerhead shark. My poor guy. I like that he cuts off that. Daryan, I considered that my last session with you. We rocked.
I'm guessing we can treat that outburst as a confession?
Uh-oh, he's laughing again.
There's got a sick desperation in it now, though.
And of course they don't have another post for him for the back shots, so...
You guys are ruining my hairdo.
You did that to yourself.
No. Well, have you been listening to today's trial?
Yes.
And you'll talk? You tell this court everything? I didn't want it to turn out this way. But I'm not the kind of lawyer that can overlook a crime.
Today's trial was all for your benefit, you know. I see no reason why you should hesitate now. I knew. From beginning, I knew.
Machi.
Situation I cannot explain. But money, I needed. There was much to buy. Very much money.
Today's trial raises a delicate issue with our legal system. The only thing definite in the court of law is evidence. This is the golden rule. However,
It has become apparent that not all things can be tried by this standard.
should another case of this sort surface, we may have to consider an alternative system by which to administer justice.
Just a little bit of background on this before we end off the case. The actual, literal, Japanese legal system did this sort of change in 2007, 2008. And so Shutakumi was requested to implement it into Apollo Justice somehow. His original idea for it was slightly different.
Not cocoon smuggling.
Not cocoon smuggling, I don't think.
Bioweapon smuggling.
Anyway, yeah, so basically, the actual court system in Japan was like, hey, Shutakumi, add in this new non-evidence-based system, or you'll see in the next case when we get to it.
Well, that's really cool, actually, because that's also it kind of downs me why people don't like this case. Even though I can understand why if the scenes keep dragging on, and it's like pacing, sure. But I mean, like if that's the case in real life aspect, that's actually really cool.
I mean, the next case definitely delves deeper into it because it's like the main focus of that system.
Fair, but like this is like the introduction of it. Like things change through introductions.
Like
that's really cool.
Oh, this is the dark age of the law. Before the dark age of the law. Dang it, because like that. Okay, a little spoilers for One Piece if anyone watches. Or I don't know, do you ever plan on watching it? I don't care about spoilers, honestly.
Alright, so there's this one arc that everybody skips and hates on it, called the Skypia arc, which was introduction to something very important, like many arcs later. Something called hockey. So like, the reason why I'm getting at is like, okay, you're missing out on everyone is hating and missing out on the one place where it's introduced.
This game is
like hey, it's actually so important, and then it's like this, like that's why I'm correlating to this. Like, hey, this is gonna be introducing this. You're hating on this one thing where it brings up something real, and it's pretty cool.
This game is like the recoded of Ace Attorney IMO, where it's like Yeah, it's a little weird and out there, and it's sort of retreading old ground with like newish characters, but also like it sets up something really important, like in Recoded, the concept of the datascape, which becomes the basis of Union Cross, that whole deal. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
No,
Anyway,
it's just upsetting. Anyway, Mr. Machi Tobaye,
yes.
I promise you will receive a fair trial by the laws of our country. And with regards to the current charges for the murder of Mr. LeTouse, this court is prepared to announce a verdict. What?
I thank you.
What?
Yep.
I'm not used to that.
Baby blue eyes, baby!
What did you put the glasses back on? I think. Oh, that's you.
I thank you. I only lie, but you see truth. You find truth.
That's our job. Very well. This court finds the defendant Machi Tobaye
Not
innocent.
guilty! Woo!
Not innocent, but not guilty either.
Yeah, exactly. At least he's not gonna get killed for smuggling.
Court is a. I almost went Russian again. Court is adjourned.
Boom.
We just
did it! Woo!
locked a man up. We just locked a man up. We just locked a man up. He's going straight to jail.
Nice! Okay. I wonder what'll happen to Machi.
Well, he did smuggle a cocoon out of Virginia. I guess there will be another trial here.
All's well that ends well. Daddy! I owe you both my thanks.
And money. I really need money, Lamiroir.
Why? Is something wrong?
I'm sorry. Machi was your partner on stage, your friend.
Yes, I thought of him as my own son. Knowing what goes on later, this line hurts. Even now I do. Yet, something got a hold of him. Something evil. I see that. And he must pay for what he has done. Is that not how it should be?
I'm still sorry.
Do not be sorry. You have given me courage. Courage? I am considering an eye operation.
Yo!
It was my suggestion, actually. You mean you'll be able to see again? It's funny. I am always
Wait, what do you mean
afraid
again? You mean...
of the light.
Wait, wasn't it... She was always blind.
No. You
No?
don't know that. You don't know that.
Oh, fair. Oh, that's fair. She doesn't remember. That's right.
Light seems so harsh, so unforgiving. According to the doctor, Lamiroir lost her sight due to some kind of accident.
Oh. An accident?
As you know, I suffer from amnesia. I feared that if I could see, perhaps it would open my eyes to the truth I have been running from. I was scared. You know what changed your mind? Hearing your defense in there today. She could feel your gaze, unwavering, always looking straight at the truth. If the light returns to my eyes, I think I will take up painting.
Painting?
The landscape painter in actual paint this time. That's right, she's the landscape painter in sound after all. I will paint the two of you, I promise. Woohoo! I can't wait, Lamiroir!
Never consider myself as a model, but amen.
I owe you my thanks to Apollo.
Thanks, Mr. Wright. For what?
You reminded me I need to hurry things along. On my secret mission, that is.
Then why are you here?
I wanted to say hi.
Your secret mission.
I wanted to say hi. Apollo, Trucy, I hope that we will meet again someday soon. You bet. Me too.
So, like a ballad, the trial flowed on and on until it came to an end. Thanks to the trial, the guitar serenade was a huge hit.
In fact, it was so big
That's
a
pretty-
hit, I made it my ringtone. That's canon, by the way.
In real life?
No, in Dual Destinies, his ringtone is the guitar serenade.
Oh, dang. Nice.
Like
That's you to Gavin, even more dazzling to look at now.
Okay, Game Boy.
I'm straight. I love women. But there's something I want to say to that guy. Next time you write a ballad...
Have them catch the killer at the end.
Yeah, that's true.
And that, my friends, was Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, Case 3.
Let's go!
Turnabout Serenade complete! And, with that, we have officially finished Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, Case 3.
So wait, there's more cases. So there's case 4.
Yeah.
Look at that guy right there. Look at that guy. Is that Volant without a beard?
Yeah, it's a young Volant.
Wait, is that me doing karaoke? That's awesome.
No, that's Klavier doing,
Oh. Fair.
I'm gonna do Trucy's music to play us out. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. This took a little longer than I expected to. But, yeah. It's...
You're like, how long were we here for?
We got what we
Oh
were
my
here
gosh,
for.
it's been 2 hours and a half.
Yeah, it's been 2.5 hours, but we finally made it through.
You know, I think Ezra finally woke up from the nap, so I can probably cook now.
Nice. Alright, I will, see you when I see you, and as always, have a wonderful day. Or night, wherever you are.
And drink your water, or else.
Yeah. Hydrate or dihydrate, baby.
Yeah!
Alright, I will definitely have an ending screen by the time this is done.
Wait, you still?
I still don't have an ending screen, I'm sorry. I promise. I promise I will get one for the next time. I promise. Okay. Bye-bye. Say goodbye.
Oh, so long.